Welcome back to yet another Simchelor episode. We are in episode 11. Last week, we decided that we were going to bring in a bunch of past contestants and give them another chance to try and come back to the Simchelor mansion and see what happens. And we did just that, and we had 5 contestants we brought back in. This week is going to be the photo challenge week. So what that means is all 5 of our contestants are going to go on individual dates with Pedro Pascal, and whatever ends up happening, ends up happening. They're going to take photos during those dates, and we will evaluate those photos, their relationship status, where we're at in the competition, and then make some really hard decisions. And at that point, we will eliminate one contestant, and this will be the semi-final week of the Simchelor. Who is going to get eliminated this week, and who is going to win the Simchelor Daddy Edition? This is the Simchelor. Who will win the Simchelor Daddy? It is the semi-final week in the Simchelor mansion, and Pedro Pascal is going to be going out on dates with everybody this week, and we're going to eliminate one person. Let's go on our very first date with Dallas. We need to find out how much chemistry they have together and if they are going to be compatible long-term. Newcrest has this aqua fun park, so let's go check that out. What a cute little park this is. We're here on our very first date, and Pedro really would like to kiss Dallas. Ugh, there's children here. iPhone kids. Well, this date might not be as romantic as we were hoping, considering there are children here. I'm really feeling like Dallas had a lot of good chemistry with Pedro last time. They are able to hold the conversation, and I do think that that is important for long-term compatibility. Look how pretty it is in here. And we did get a notification that thanks to their compatible personalities, Dallas has formed a positive impression towards Pedro. This will help build a harmonious relationship between them. We found out that Dallas shows signs of the lover personality archetype. Dallas has decided to go check out the pool, so we're gonna send Pedro to come out here as well. And what is this? He's engaging in sexy time at the pool? I mean, hey, this is their date. They can do whatever they want with it. Well, I did not think that this date was going to be romantic at all. I don't know if this is the most discreet place in the entire universe, but it certainly sounds relaxing in here. And now that they've done the devil's dance, let's have our first official kiss. He says, "I could not imagine a life without you now. Do you feel the same way?" She says, "No." I'm actually really surprised. Maybe the sex wasn't that good, but they are still having their very first kiss anyway, despite the very awkward moment they just had together. And the two of them need to get their couple photo situated before the date is over. Oh, what a nice photo with the pool in the background. We get the sereneness of the water. In some way, everything seems a little more awkward than it was before. And I don't know if I love that vibe. I was really excited for Dallas, and things might be suggestive right now, but they don't seem romantic. The date is over, and it was a legendary date, allegedly. Tomorrow, we will go on our second date. Pedro is feeling really good about the woohoo, and he feels like she's been flattering his body. We're back home. Pedro is very stinky, and I'm feeling conflicted about that date. What in the hell happened to Tevin's hair? It looks like the Wendy's girl got with a 90s band. I don't enjoy this at all. Pedro is taking a nice relaxing bath. I wonder if it was being around all those children at the pool that made him stinky. Maybe it was the public woohoo. Maybe the bench they were on was kind of filthy. Dallas is feeling like that was a romantic remembrance, even though she can't imagine the rest of her life without him. It's now Wednesday morning, and Pedro and Dallas are eating their breakfast together, or at least Pedro's eating and Dallas is reading a book right next to some unwashed vegetables, which seem to be going bad now. Today's date is going to be with previous frontrunner London Ivy. I'm really curious how this is going to go because everything seems to have been pretty up and down with him. I hate this hair on Tevin so much. I'm really feeling like Newcrest is the place to go, but let's head over to this national park called Rippling Flats. Seems like a good vibe for London. We're here at another venue that I downloaded from the gallery, and it looks stunning. Starting out the date with a kiss is so cute. Now, last time, things were really up and down. I was so conflicted about where the two of them were going to be and where the two of them were going to go. Up until episode 9, everything seemed to be going pretty good with the two of them. I'm going to send them over to this park bench. Wouldn't it be nice if we made some food together? Pedro's going to make some food for London. It's only the proper thing to do. Looks like he's got a lot of meats grilling. I wonder if he's planning on putting any other kind of meat in his mouth today. The two of them are eating their meats, and they need to get playful as one of the very first goals of this date. The problem is, this is just some normal quality asado. But London doesn't seem unhappy about it. I'm not sure how we're gonna get the two of them to become playful. Right now it's just flirty, and Pedro's even moved to the other side of the bench to chat with him. Oh, what's this? Oh. Grabbing by the throat is crazy. Butterflies in the sky, Pedro feels just as high after that sizzling moment spent with London. London seems kind of head over heels over Pedro right now. This is where they were right before episode 9. I think maybe we should take it out of this venue and go somewhere else. I think maybe we should clean up this meat and then we should take our photo. I really do love this photo of the two of them. We're gonna go ahead and take that one. And you know what? I feel like we should move venues. We've moved over to a sushi venue. This outfit change that they both made was a smart choice. There seem to be a lot of people here though, so this might not be the most discreet place for what they're hoping to do. They come marching into the sushi venue with every intention that they will not be eating anytime soon. No, you can't go into the kitchen area. You can't do this in the kitchen area. This is a sanitary spot. This is a place of business. Do you remember when that lady was just trying to eat a salad? Pedro is literally spanking London here in the middle of the sushi shop. This man is just trying to do his job. It seems they finally decided to stop violating all levels of public decency. And London is feeling very satisfied. Pedro is feeling very satisfied. And now they're just gonna sit down like nothing happened while London farts up a storm? You know what? We're not gonna do all this. Oh. Well then. London just blew up the bathroom. Well, with that, the date is over and I really don't know how that went. But now they're having magical kisses in the air? What even is this date? This is the most random date in the entire universe. It's a Thursday, and today's date is going to be with Tevin, who does seem to have changed his hair back. But he's in here playing with dolls. I forget that Tevin is a childish sim. Basically, he likes to do kid stuff, and he likes doing fun, playful things. I don't know if he'll ever grow up, which is kind of a red flag for me, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess it's up to Pedro to decide how he's feeling about that. It's time for our date. Back to Newcrest we go. You know, I think that sushi restaurant has had more than enough of us. Let's go to the Manzanita Terrace Cafe. Looks like they both dressed casually for the event. The one thing that I did feel about Tevin is that he was very cute and very sweet. He just seemed a little bit anxious about the competition and kind of wanted to leave very early. The one thing I don't know if I love about Tevin is just how silly and frivolous he is, but it doesn't seem that Pedro dislikes it at all. They even have sentiments with each other. They feel close, and they like to cook together. And Tevin does seem to bring out some of Pedro's silly side. I don't know where Tevin went. Oh, he went to go get his own water. Since the barista's not really doing his job right now, Tevin's just outside, enjoying his water. I just can't really tell if there's actual chemistry here. Maybe they're just really good friends. Pedro keeps kind of awkwardly tapping his fingers. Tevin keeps walking away. This is the same problem we had before. Tevin just kept walking away from everything, and he had to keep being reeled back in. They also don't really talk unless I force them to talk. I just wish things were more romantic. Is that Katrina Caliente? Holy crap! Oh, that's what she deserves. God damn, do I hate the Calientes. That was certainly a way to shake up the date, I guess. You know what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So sorry, Katrina. Oh, look at this nice person cleaning up the blood for everyone. There goes Tevin, running off yet again. Tevin says that he feels out of his element right now. That's really deeply upsetting, because Pedro's making moves on the Grim Reaper now. Should we take our couple photo before the date is over? I mean, nothing really happened. It was kind of uneventful besides the murder. I mean, this is fine, I guess. And with that, the date is over. The game says that it was legendary, but I really don't feel the same way. As the date ends, it started storming. Well, that was less than ideal, wasn't it? It is now a Friday, and it is time to go out on yet another date. This time, it's with Liam, and it is night out on the town, so we have all day to get discounted food and drinks. So with that in mind, let's go to the Triangle. It is unfortunately still raining, but we can still make this date work. Now it's time to get to know Liam, because previously we really didn't get an opportunity to do that very well. They had a really good romantic connection last time they went out on a date, and I'm hoping that this persists into this one as well. It is very suggestive as of right now, but Pedro seems bored. We need some tunes in this club. It is quiet. It looks like Liam really wants to go karaokeing, so maybe we should go do that. I'm really unsure why, but Liam's chained into a swimsuit. Liam sings great. Holy crap. Poor Pedro is getting dog walked right now. That was kind of cute. Let's take our photo really quick while we're here at the karaoke machine, just to remember that this is how we decided to celebrate this event. This is a cute photo. I won't lie, it does surprise me that Pedro is at level 5 dancing, because he doesn't dance like he's level 5. I don't know what is going on, but the spirit of some has possessed Pedro Pascal right now. What in the hell is going on this day? His feet are off the ground. They're not even connecting. This seems a little demonic. Pedro's decided to let go of whatever spirit was possessing him and has gone upstairs to sit with Liam. Okay, never mind. There are just some bar chips sitting around. I don't know if I would eat chips that are just sitting around on the bar, but hey, life is short and death is long, right? You know, I was feeling really good about Liam, and then, hello, who is that? David King, hello, you're looking like a snack right now. Wait, this date is not about David. This date is about Liam. The two of them haven't really accomplished anything on the date list, and it's almost over. I mean, they're flirting, but is that enough to make up for kind of how poor everything else was? Just a whole lot of nothing is really happening on this date. A little bit of conversation here and there, the bartender breaking bottles. We only accomplished having a bit of socialization, and it's saying that this was a good date, but was it? However, they do have sentiments with each other, deeply in love. Some romantic moments leave a powerful impression. Pedro will never forget how he fell deeper in love with Liam. And also, he wants the best for Liam because he thinks he's so wonderful. It's time to send them both home. Tomorrow is the final date with Gino. It is now a Saturday, and it is time for the very final date of the week. At least Tevin's having a good time with himself. Our final date of the evening, let's go to Maki Restaurant. Aw, look how good Gino looks. Alright, let's head on in. I think we went here in the last Simchelor. Oh my god, look, it's Vladia Stroud. Let's both get Long Islands. Cause, I mean, a Long Island iced tea is always a good idea. And let's get some dumplings. For both of us. Gino is one of those people that I really was thinking was a sleeper. Gino kind of was, I don't know, an underdog at the beginning of the competition, and as the episodes went on, it seemed like Gino was showing his true self more and more, which is more than what a lot of the other contestants were doing. They do seem to have so much more chemistry than the others. I mean, look how high their friendship is. And I don't know, I just see the two of them coupled more than really any of them. I don't know what's going on, but Pedro suddenly stinks. Does he have something gross in his pocket or what? Oh no, Pedro's oral hygiene has taken a backseat and now there's a pungent punch to his breath. Oh no, can we take care of that? Maybe we can run upstairs and find a bathroom. He's just gonna take care of that funky mouth smell real quick. He's now feeling confident. We haven't even taken our couple photo yet. Looks like things are getting a little bit spicy. Before they decide to make a move, let's take a quick photo together. This seems appropriate for the date, considering how romantic it all was. And of course, It wouldn't be a date without Pedro trying to get down with his date, right? Not a woohoo in the rain. Not a woohoo in the hot spring in the rain. This is supposed to be a cleanly, relaxing bath, and now it's soiled and dirty. This is kind of romantic in its own weird, kind of filthy way. They're being asked to leave. Management came out. They sent the military to kick them out of the restaurant. Even though they were politely asked to leave, that won't stop them from kissing one more time. They both have sentiments with each other. Friendly advice. Gino remembers when Pedro listened to his problems and shared some thoughtful advice. And they're smitten with each other. Looks like it's time to send them both home, and they don't want to stop kissing. We're back home from the date, and for some reason, Jesus is outside the lot. It is now time to make some decisions here in the house. Today was going to be one of the very semi-final dates, but I'm really feeling like I need at least one more day with these people. So first off, evaluating the photos, it looks like Pedro put his thumb in the middle of the one he took with Dallas. The one he took with Liam is fairly cute, but they just look like friends. With Tevin, they look like friends who got sunburns. With London, it looks like lovers. And with Gino, they look like partners. And so with that in mind, I think I've made a decision. The eggplant win this week for photo week is going to be Gino Vo, which means that he will be moving on to the next episode and will be safe from elimination tonight. And with that, he is able to leave and we will be seeing him next week. Based off the photo challenge and based off the sushi woohoo date, I've decided that London is also going to be safe this week because he does seem to have a genuine connection with Pedro. And with that, he can also leave and we will be seeing him next week. Now, I'm feeling conflicted about these last three. We have a lot of strong points to send any of them home. For Liam, everything just seems a little blah between him and Pedro. When it comes to Tevin, they kind of just seem like friends. Not even really good friends, just friends, acquaintances maybe, coworkers perhaps. And with Dallas, Pedro seems really smitten by her, but she doesn't seem to feel the same way, but they do have good sexual connection. So which of the three deserves to go home more than the other? In this case, I think which one of them deserves to stay more than the other two. And even though they rejected Pedro's offer for lifetime in each other's lives, I think I'm gonna give Dallas one more chance to stay in the competition. And with that, she can head upstairs and we will be seeing her next week. Now it's between the two blah boys, and I feel really conflicted about this decision because I don't know if I feel good about keeping either one of them. They both seem like they're not going to be with Pedro at the end. They just don't have the relationship with him. But I will only be cutting one tonight. And the person that I've decided that I'm gonna save this week, that we will absolutely be seeing with certainty next week, is going to be Liam. Despite things being blah, I think that Tevin's childish nature and his flightiness really doesn't allow for good partnership. Every time that he's with Pedro, he seems to run away. And I don't know if he's ready for a commitment of any kind right now. Whereas Liam might be ready. I just don't know how much he likes Pedro romantically. Liam can head upstairs and we will definitively see him next week for the next episode. And that means that it unfortunately is Tevin's time to go. I was really glad to see him back and, you know, it just wasn't his time. I don't think that he's a committal type of a person. And I just don't think that he's got that good of a connection with our Simchelor. And like that, another week is complete in the Simchelor mansion. And while this was supposed to be the semifinal episode, I'm really feeling like I need just one more week with these contestants. So next week, we will be whittling it down to a top 3 before the ultimate finale. Who is going to win the heart of Pedro Pascal? Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Dallas? Are you rooting for London? Are you rooting for Liam? Or are you rooting for Gino? Let me know in the comments below. And we will see you very soon for yet another Simchelor. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to click that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Goodbye!